Hi, I'm OJ and welcome to What You Want. Today we're looking at the Rolex Gmt Master, reference 16750. This is what's also known as a transitional GMT, and it's a GMT Master as opposed to a GMT Master 2. Make sure to stay tuned to our Time Talk videos by tuning in to our YouTube channel, What You Want Inc., or by going to our website, whatyouwant.com. And of course, if you like this watch, it's available for purchase on our website, whatyouwant.com. So, talking about this watch, this is the Rolex GMT Master. Not the GMT Master 2, but the GMT Master. And this watch is an outstanding specimen. It features the plastic crystal, and it features the GMT Master complication, which has a second hour hand, but it doesn't move independently from its hour hand. So for example, on this particular watch, the GMT Master, you cannot independently adjust that GMT hand. The way you use the GMT for a secondary timekeeping function is to manipulate the bidirectional rotating bezel. Again, this is the 24-hour GMT bezel, and it turns both ways. And by setting the time or the bezel to that second GMT hand, you can track a second time zone. Now, interestingly, with the GMT Master 2 and a GMT hand that moves independent of the hour and minute hand, you can actually track up to 3 time zones, but with the GMT Master, you can only track 2. And again, the biggest difference between the GMT Master and the GMT Master 2 is the ability to set that GMT hand independent of the hour and minute hand. So in this case, the time is showing as 7:28, and as you notice, the GMT hand is actually aligned between the 7 and the 8. And you know, that GMT hand will always keep pace with the minute and the hour hand. If it was 7:28 p.m., then it would be, instead of at the between the 7 and the 8, it would be at military Zulu time, which would be 7 plus 12, 19. So it would be over here on this side. So anyways, what makes this watch such an outstanding specimen is the fact that it's 100% complete, as if you purchased the watch brand new directly from the authorized dealer. We're looking at a watch that was purchased in 1982. And we know it was purchased in 1982 because it comes with the original Rolex warranty certificate. There's only a handful of vintage sport Rolex models out there that are complete with the original Rolex warranty certificate. And if that wasn't enough, not only does it have the original warranty certificate, but it's got the original paper holder, which has the reference number and the serial number on it. The Rolex warranty certificate has this matching serial number in that pin punch method that they used to do that at the top, filled in with the original date of purchase and the name of the original buyer. Not only that, but we can see the whole papers, and it's totally intact. Now, what's even cool is we've got this original Rolex GMT Master hang tag and the original Rolex GMT Master original era instruction booklet and service booklet. And the original owner of this watch, when they purchased this watch, the first thing they did was they removed the case back sticker and they stuck it on this booklet. And there it is for you, intact, 16750, and it's stuck to this Rolex GMT Master instruction booklet forever. So one of the things that makes this watch so cool is it features that original matte dial, you know, that tritium matte dial, which has just those drops for the hour markers without any chrome around those hour markers. They're applied directly onto that matte black dial, and there's no chrome hour markers or chrome outline around those hour markers. Again, it's not the glossy dial, it's the matte dial. Additionally, what's also really cool is you have an original GMT 24-hour bezel here. You can tell by it's an original bezel based on the tails of the little numbers on the bezel. Now, what's neat about this watch as a 16750, as a transitional, one of the neatest features is it actually features a quick set date change. And there it is for you. There it is for you. Only a handful of GMTs have a quick set date change. Most of the other GMTs, the way you change the date is by advancing the minute hand, which moves the hour hand, or by reversing the minute hand, which reverses the hour hand. But in this case, there's actually a quick set date adjustment feature, which allows you to quick set date change with minimal hassle and minimal trouble. So that's one of the neat things about this watch as a transitional model. As a 16750, it's got that quick set date adjustment feature, along with the GMT Master complication, which has a second hour hand, but it just really shows you the time in 24-hour or AM, PM indication. This particular specimen is on a Jubilee bracelet. The Jubilee bracelet has a little bit of stretch to it, but still a very respectable and a very good condition bracelet. I would rate this condition of this bracelet easily a 7 or an 8 out of 10. And as you can tell, the watch hasn't been refinished. It's got a nice crisp Rolex crown on the folding clasp. And you know, this watch will fit up to about an 8-inch wrist, and it's got removable links such that it would fit probably as small as a 7-inch wrist. Again, what I love so much about this watch is that beautiful matte black dial with those tritium hour markers and those little hash marks on the edge of the dial. And again, the one thing you can't get, because you can always get parts and the like on eBay and things like that, but the one thing that you can't buy, the one thing that you either have or you don't have, is provenance. Provenance is the difference in millions of dollars in value when it comes to artwork and wine and cars and the like. Provenance is the who, what, where, when, why, and how. It's the what is the serial number and how do I know that's the serial number that this watch began its life with? And where was it purchased? And by whom? And when? And what happened to it for all these years? And when it was purchased, did the original purchaser care enough to make sure that he retained all of the original things, all the goodies that you would get when you bought that watch or that car new? So again, what makes this watch such an outstanding specimen is that everything from the original Rolex warranty certificate to the original era Rolex Gmt Master instruction booklet, right down to the original Rolex Oyster, the care of your Rolex Oyster booklet, it's all good to go. Oh, and if that wasn't enough, talking about provenance, what if I told you that this watch came with the original receipt from Bailey, Banks and Biddle, which, by the way, that's the name on the warranty certificate where it was purchased from. The original receipt from Bailey, Banks and Biddle, which is a jeweler that's no longer in business, showing the purchase of this watch on 8/19/1982 at a cost of $1,140. And according to this receipt, they traded in a Rolex stainless Oyster at a $200 trade-in value and paid $940 plus $57 in sales tax. If this isn't provenance, if this isn't history, if this doesn't make this an heirloom watch, I really don't know what would. But again, this is one of those watches that has absolutely everything, even the most seasoned, even the most demanding watch collector and enthusiast could look for in a watch. It's a 40mm stainless steel case, it's a plastic crystal, it's a quick set date adjustment, and the original historical matte dial. 100% complete with everything as if you bought the watch new, right down to the original receipt from Bailey, Banks and Biddle, a company that no longer is in the watch business. So if you want to relive a piece of history, this is the watch. If you want an heirloom quality watch that's from 1982 and has another at least 50 years in it, this is the watch. No excuses, no questions, no stories, except the stories from the receipts and the warranties and the booklets and all the paperwork. This is OJ. If you like our videos, make sure you subscribe to our channel on YouTube. It's Watch You Want Inc. And tune into our website, watchyouwant.com, for all of our latest new arrivals. If you'd like to purchase this watch, go to our website at watchyouwant.com. As always, wear your watches in the best of health and have a great day. Thank you so much for your time.